Hey, Chris Robbins here, Freddie Roach. I was going to ask, did you watch all the episodes of On Freddie Roach, and what was your thoughts on kind of how you were portrayed on that series?
I watched them all, yeah, and I told them they could do anything they wanted. I says, if I do it, film it. I don't care. They never asked me to do anything. It was 100% natural. If I get mad at Marie, I get mad at Marie and I yell at her. And sometimes I say I'm sorry, but I mean, they saw me in my good moods, my bad moods. It was pretty much my life as I lived it.
I mean, were you pleased with it though? Did you kind of appreciate it?
I thought they did a great job. I mean, there's sad points, there's happy points, but that's part of life.
How has the experience been from just seeing, getting so much notoriety from the 24/7s to On Freddie Roach, having those cameras around you? What is it like, having that around?
It's kind of fun. I get used to the camera crews, and if I have a question or a trivia that I need to answer, I can ask there and get an answer. Mm-hmm. So I miss those guys a little bit. They were good guys. We all get along. They made it easy with me. They made me comfortable, and I completely ignored them when I worked, and I thought it came out pretty well. But I think 24/7 is probably more watched by people, though.
Okay.
A bigger audience, because when I'm more recognized from 24/7 than the show.
Could you tell me a little bit about how your life was before Manny Pacquiao entered through the wild card? I mean, what was life like for you back then?
Well, life before Manny Pacquiao, I lived in an apartment beside the gym, which I liked, and that was by choice. And I saved as much money as I could.
Okay.
And then I bought me and my mother a house, and then I bought another house for my brother, and so Manny Pacquiao changed my life, so I can be a good person to my family and so forth, and buy them houses and cars and stuff like that. I built that gym saying you never know when the next Mike Tyson or Muhammad Ali's gonna walk through your doors, and here comes Manny Pacquiao, and he changed my life completely.
What was it like when you first interacted with him, saw him face to face? I mean, can you tell me about that?
Yes, this little guy asked me if we could do mitts. He said he heard I was good on mitts, and so we got in the ring. And after one round, he said I have a new trainer, and I said, wow, can this kid fight? So after one round, we really meshed well together, and a month later, we fought Le Wavre for our first title together, and. It's been a great road since.
When they announced, for example, say the Barrera fight, how excited were you? How much did you really know that this could be a breakthrough opportunity for your fighter?
Well, Barrera was like the first real test. We had fought some good fighters before, but nobody really knew about them. But Barrera was on top of the world at that time, and that fight was I think defining fight in his life. And I'm walking down the steps, I turn around, my guy's on the floor. I said, oh shit. They called it a knockdown, but there was kind of a slip.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I thought the fight was over before it started.
Okay.
But Manny fought a great fight that night, and there's been some great rivalries since then with Morales and Barrera. We fought again, and it's some great memories back there.
What about the De La Hoya fight when they announced that? What type of feeling was that?
Well, I said at first I said he was maybe too big, and then I remember Ivan Calderon sparring with him, a small southpaw with speed, and he didn't do too well with that. So that gave me the confidence to take the fight, and it was a great night.
Now, in what ways, like when Manny walks away, is it going to be bittersweet for you? I mean, what's it going to be like when he decides to call it a day?
Well, when he calls it a day, I mean, I told him I'll come to his birthday party every year in the Philippines and come see him, and we'll be friends for the rest of our lives.
Okay.